here.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Jojo.
Alright, I'm gonna go post that my stream is live in the places I post my stream is live because people don't know how to recheck Twitch messages.
Real.
Y'all doing okay?
Stop. Oh, doing wonderful.
That's good.
Oh shit.
Wish I had more confidence.
I wish I could say the same. The right side of my head is killing me.
Wish I had a level 90 tank in case we need to flex some things around.
I'm a level 90 tank.
Oh yeah, RE.
That is the one thing. That's one of the few I'm actually geared up for.
Nice. That's a start.
Okay, I totally forgot to change what game I was playing, so it popped. The first thing that would have popped up was we're playing Dead Rising together.
I think mine said I was playing League anyway.
Oh yeah,
That was
League.
pretty funny. It's like,
Oh.
fair enough.
Yeah, back to.
How you fly under a skirt.
Yeah, no kidding.
This isn't Final Fantasy. This is definitely League of Legends.
This is League. This is League.
See.
This update is fire.
Go into there. Where the fuck is the going live channel? There it is. Control V. Fuck you, Sage. Yeah, no, let me look here. Paladin, Dark Knight, and Gunbreaker are all 647, and my Warrior is 644.
Beautiful.
Frickin' yeah. Earlier, Toe was just like, are you geared, or is your melee geared? So you found somebody else.
Like in this case, like as long as you had even like 10, it would be like it would be doable if you were even 570. Like actually, but
my
I feel
high
like the fight was clear.
my highest melee DPS is Reaper at 628.
No, see, that's like godlike for this. That's like an entire raid tier above when this came out. You would be killing.
So yeah, then I am geared for it.
Like,
Everything, pretty much all my classes are, except for Ninja, is at 6. Ninja is at 618, but everything's like 620 and up.
to acquire a trail.
They are expensive, I find.
You just need to strangle him. No problem.
Ooh. Calling out his kinks.
No.
Did you know a few weeks ago of Katie Peter Pants?
I have no idea.
Okay. He said he didn't know anything about it.
Foo you, you're a big man.
What about me?
You're big.
Sure. I'm also a hurting man. The right side of my head is shit.
Oof.
Oh. Is that Toad's fault?
Maybe. Probably because when she hit my head on Tuesday.
Nope.
Oh jeez.
Well, my head also hurts, so who did that?
Hey, you didn't walk far enough.
Why did you hit his head, Toe? What did I miss? Why was their head hitting?
No, because the mechanic in P2 were re-smacking each other.
Oh, that head hit, I see.
Yes.
Yes.
It was like, was there an actual head hitting that I wasn't aware of?
no. I just told her that I was like, you killed me, and then she's like, sorry, my forehead's big.
No.
That's
The whole
what you
party's gonna
said.
have to do this.
That's
I
what you
said
said.
your head is hard. I didn't say my forehead's big.
Come on, you got a big forehead.
I do not.
I have never
here.
seen what toe looks like, so I cannot comment on this.
Come here. I could literally draw a tic-tac-toe board on your forehead right now.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
Got my cat girl. She does have a big forehead.
And can I not?
Do you mean that she has a hairstyle that shows her forehead and doesn't cover it with bangs?
Nah,
Store.
Nah, it's just big. It's naturally large.
I mean, you're wearing a mask, so it would be difficult to even try that on you. But that doesn't.
I can change it right now. Hold on. Almost on shit. Hold on.
I'm waiting.
I'm going to PM trail.
I just need to change this because I don't want to change the look of this thing. What should I do?
Here, I've come to hug.
In case that gives notifications where ad stuff is.
I just realized my chat bar was wide open.
Yeah. Like, I don't get apps on my phone, but I get DMs, so
I would have to move your hair around, but I could still play tic-tac-toe on your board.
Hi, Shadow. Hi, Ichiro.
And dot.
The mods are here. Everyone say hi.
I'm odds.
Toe. Fanny's one of the mods.
Hi, Fanny.
Well, I don't think she heard.
Oh.
There, Ichiro. Toe said hi. He missed it last time.
We have her surrounded.
And he just
Robert.
He just yelled toe in the chat.
Hi,
Oh.
Fanny.
That's toe.
Get out of here. You're making it stinky.
Nah, we have her surrounded. Just rob her right now.
No, you.
Oh shit! They figured out I still have 4 million gil.
Yeah, because you can mug people in this game.
Well, you
Yeah.
can. There's a mug ability.
Yeah, it doesn't work on players.
I know.
Don't worry. I'll make it work.
No, it's still a complete shock to me that I have like 4 million gil on me.
I'm surprised for you. Here, hand it to me.
No.
Come here. I'm only joking about your forehead. It's perfectly normally sized.
Here, just put the 4 million gil right here.
There you go. Have a cheesecake.
Fine.
Come here. Do you want a melon?
No.
I've got a melon.
There, I just
I
sprayed.
meant you actually tried the mugs.
I just sprayed
you
that.
did.
I spent 100,000 gil on that just to spray it on you.
Bruh.
On the A Realm Reborn,
Yeah.
I have 990 of them in my inventory. I
You know,
still
I spent-
100,000 gil.
I literally just spent 100,000 of it because I bought it at a venue before I came over.
Bruh.
Oh, I see.
Well, I tipped my waitress pretty well, so.
Let me give you a dang melon.
Where are you throwing melons at?
I'm not throwing melons. Trying to give her a melon.
Doesn't she have melons?
Don't worry. Except
Got
the
it.
melon juice.
Now, why am I in the middle? why am I in the sandwich?
I'm too small to be the bread.
You are a brat.
He said bread, but brat
Yes,
is
I
fair.
am a brat too. So
Are you a brat? I'm honestly not certain, but it seems like it could work.
It could 100% work.
rat. We know this. We've accepted this.
So Trail is dead.
What
Is
do
that
you
I'm
want
hearing?
then? Besides the money I owe you, what do you want?
I had left call earlier to try to call Trail to see
Oh.
if that get him to look
Oh.
at his phone, but it didn't work.
Is Trail the sort who will just completely ignore everyone to hide from them when he knows he's supposed to be somewhere? Or is he just
I think he genuinely
legitimately
forgot.
doesn't remember? Okay. I've known people who will like say like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be there," and then like absolutely duck every possible response.
He is a
Waste time.
very forgetful boy.
Hmm.
What do you want, dog?
You call Toe a dog?
Yeah.
Got that
What do you want,
towel,
dog?
give me.
Shut up.
She gonna
Well-
slap you.
I have that friend that can come heal if someone will tank.
Okay, I can tank.
I'm a
I'll
dog.
tank.
I eat the fart
Perfect.
bubbles in the bath.
Yeah, that's why you're stinky.
Shut up.
I don't know what I'm doing, but I'll tank it.
Okay, he's shield, right? If I remember.
Yeah.
Dark Knight. Is
Okay, I'm
does
just
mage.
going white mage.
Cool. Have they done much of any of these before? Is it same?
Yeah, they have.
Oh,
They
nice.
used to be super hardcore.
How about that
Ah.
timing, JoJo? You go to do the wing flap, and I spread my arms.
I know.
Super
That's
hard.
funny.
Maybe when I was talking about this yesterday in the other group, that Imogen was really sounded kind
What
of
is
excited.
this?
I was like, all right, it's needed.
I sound
There's
what,
your
huh?
melon
Good.
juice.
You sounded excited when I was talking about doing this yesterday. You know?
Oh yeah.
So I was
This
like,
is
all right, I
kinda fun.
got a free extra to pull from as needed.
I am dark knighting this in short shorts and a hoodie. Let's go.
Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah,
I
that's
know, I know,
standard
I know.
attire.
I know what'll make you happy.
There's the like flame jacket or whatever it was called, like forever ago, and then like short shorts. See that all the time.
I don't even know what my armor looks like without. Like, oh, that's not bad.
Turn around, you did. Why'd you?
You will not tempt me.
Why'd you turn around like?
The white woman has arrived.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh wow, you're tall.
Thanks.
As a healthy girl.
Let me do this for you.
Pointing at you.
Oh no. My friend made other plans because I told him I didn't need them since we had Imogen.
You shooed them away, and they said
Oh.
no more.
I asked them, they sent me a crying cat picture.
But what we didn't know is we
Just like
didn't have
Tao.
Trail.
That is what Tao does every time. That's great. I can fish. We surely have like mayhaps Akira Kujo. Bring
Yeah.
it back to the gunbreaker days, or
I would be around the time that we did this.
yeah, yeah, that would be the last time you tanked. Be pretty funny.
Oh yeah, he did tank, didn't he? That's so weird.
Yeah, he was thinking on 3S until we.
Yeah.
Like I would ask.
Three?
Yeah, he was thinking on 3, and I was playing Samurai. Katsu was Red Mage.
God.
Oh my gosh, that's
That
so
was-
long.
That was pretty rough DPS, I gotta say. That
We
was
were progging P2S in February. So we're coming up on like 2 years.
yeah,
That's nuts.
yeah, it's crazy. We were progging P3S from like, let me think. I think I came back at the end of March or
It was
start
up
of
through the
April.
summer, basically.
It was through July. I looked at it once. I think I got our first kill like July 11th, and I started in like April, and we were there. Like we were there for 3 months.
We literally got a year older before we cleared. Ugh.
We were on 3S for 3 months, and then we switched Excel out, and we cleared in a day.
once was it Tumor that we got?
Yeah, it was when we
Yeah.
got-
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
sure.
yeah, and Tumor had already cleared everything, so it was like a little bit of cheating, but it was pretty good.
We deserved it at that point.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
We earned
definitely.
So I can ask Kira. Kira seems to be alive at least.
Why are you telling her?
If
now?
he's alive.
It's not too bad because the instance timer is 90 minutes anyway, so this means we won't have to like re-instance when stuff happens. But where on earth else would be able to do it? I think. I'm double checking that one guy is in WoW raids. Oh wait, his sub's not even on. Never mind. I'm dumb. Who else is in our group even? Like, oh, I would ask Luno, but his charger's dead. I would ask Tao
right.
or
I thought he was
Ian.
gonna like, sooner.
Yeah, so did he.
Oh man.
And they're like, oh yeah, no, we needed to order certain parts in. They won't be here until later than we thought. And then no, we should have it.
Oh my god.
Yo,
Yo. Who else is even?
Toe and I have the high ground.
Yeah.
And... Oh, Freeze around, maybe.
Oh, free.
Freeze always on
Yeah.
offline instead of
Freeze
being
is
online.
I feel like a fraud. All we love is Femro, but this is an actual image. I'm impatient right now.
This isn't
This isn't me.
What
Yeah,
are
this-
you normally?
I'm a Rama Vieira,
Oh.
Imogen Golmar, and I love her very much. But I
Well,
took a break to be a Femro because why not?
that's still hot, so we can't be mad at you.
She is perfect, yes.
Why are you breathing?
What am I gonna do? It's cold out here. Of course, my breath is gonna show.
Oh my god.
You breathe on Cass.
Maybe don't breathe on Cass.
Why?
They like it.
Because you should breathe on Toe,
No,
obviously.
you should breathe on them.
What we both
Toe is just a definition of I don't want peace. I want problems always.
Are you suggesting that Toe is a drama queen? Because, yes, but you can't say that or she'll get mad at you.
She's always mad at me.
This is also true.
Oh yeah, Toe. Also, you were supposed to smack him around for me.
Yeah, and you didn't do that, so that was pretty unfortunate.
Well, I can't smack him around because he's helping me with my PC.
Okay, freeze around and they can.
Oh, nice. Free.
Well, here's the thing: you can reward him
They can click
with some
a lot
snacks.
Blair.
What is free?
They are white mage.
Okay.
They said they will have to heal, so unfortunately, you'll have to stay on Gunbreaker. But
What do you mean
if
Gunbreaker?
you enjoy it,
Actually, Gunbreaker would give me the tank credits.
whatever works.
It'll get you 1 tank credit from the 1 clear that we might get.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
fine with me. Hey, 1 clear is better than no clears.
Amen.
Up to 1 clear.
True, true.
Clear is a clear. It's a mantra.
And I'm still going in with short shorts and a hoodie.
No root, no loot.
So, I have always
And
been.
I expect heavy criticism because Fanny is
Don't worry.
a tank main, and so I'm expecting heavy criticism from how I play tanks. I already get that.
Don't worry, I can do that.
Incidentally, Ari, do you want a main or do you want to
I've
sub?
always been this tiny Elro.
Oh yeah, both
Except
of,
that one time I was an Imogen, but
both of us
barely
haven't
remember.
tanked this before, really, have we?
Unless you count like Tuesday when I slightly
It's
tanked it
kind
for
of an
4
impressive
seconds.
angle, Imogen. You
Yeah,
understand?
I'll let
Should-
you take this one.
Does that hurt?
Okay.
Yeah, actually. Holy shit.
You
Let me
guys
see.
found someone, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just have
Tell
to
this
find out
person,
what.
never mind.
Oh dear God.
Oh,
I hope this one.
Wow.
You are breaking
is it the
so
same
many
person
people's
again, or is
little hearts.
God, why?
Toe is just a heartbreaker. That's like what she
Surely
does
is.
professionally.
it?
I know.
I
I
think
keep
that's actually
asking
what her-
people and going, JK.
So I think that's
I
what her
don't
job
think-
is. Work.
It's-
My bad.
False
My
coordinates.
bad. My bad. I don't. Causing
It's like when you
problems.
ask someone to come over, and then they're like, "Okay, I'll be on my way." You're like, "LOL, no."
You can give me party lead back so I can invite.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
You're good. Okay, so good news and bad news.
Yeah.
Good news, this will be a really fun time. Bad news, so remember this fight. It's a
Worst
bit weird.
news, both tanks have no idea what they're doing.
That's
I
true.
think I
I've
made a
never-
diagram for 2S, didn't I, Imogen? Didn't I make an MS Paint thing? Or did I just edit the
Probably.
Hector one? I think I edited a Hector one. Hold
I
on.
think you. No, yeah, you edited it because it had really stupid shapes. I think I have it saved actually.
Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, yeah, because he used squares for,
You mother.
Both.
or he used circles for both, and it's the squares for
Squares and
blue and.
angles, which was a
triangles.
common way people differentiated them.
Mm-hmm.
Imogen is not ready apparently.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Very
Damn
big.
it, Jen.
Hold on.
Screen and then HUD hidden.
Oh, also, hello, Free. Welcome.
Ah,
Hi.
wait, give me a second.
This is gonna be bad for all of us, but it's okay.
That is
We're all
perfectly
gonna be
fine.
sad, and then we'll just move on with life.
This fight, the main tanks, there's two. I'm trying to think. I think there's only like two things the tanks do specifically. One is the shared tank buster, and the other is the coherence tether early on. So, which is gonna be good. We throw up some remarks. Welcome back to this place, Imogen Free. You haven't been here in forever.
Can I get a repair, Jojo?
Oh, yeah, I got you.
I did not repair after last night.
Oh, 25.
Whoopsies.
That's what I just went to do really quickly.
I forgot
guess-
you.
I guess we'll try to get up to the limit cut, and then I'll go over it in detail afterwards. Do people remember like the general flow of the early section of this, where we're going to be stuck with these platforms and the gutters for our? I almost pulled the boss there for a lot of dodges.
You pull it, you tank it.
Right. I can trust JoJo for a while with that, I think, but not the whole fight, unfortunately. When the water is summoning in, remember that one of the corners will become unsafe, like it'll be overflowing with water, and we're
Right.
going to generally want to position directly across from it. So if C is an unsafe square, we want to be on A, or if B is unsafe, we want to be on D. It just gives
Yeah,
us the
we
most
wanna be
room
on
to
D.
dodge. An important thing with this fight overall is kind of like not moving a ton and choosing to stay grouped up as a party. There's no downside to the melees in this fight. If the boss is looking directly at us, their positionals always land with their bonus damage. So, with that in mind, tanks, you'll be able to, when you pull the boss, you can just stand over here on, like, a lot of tanks used to just stand on this after pulling the boss kind of to the center, and then we'll be chilling. Did people have questions about some things from last time or anything they wanted to talk about?
Just as long as the callouts
we
are in a
need to
good
do
spot,
light.
we're good.
We need to do light parties.
Oh yeah, I was about to say that.
Yeah, let's do those. And I will flex around. What was Autumn in before? I can swap to it.
Autumn was in Light Party 1.
Okay. I'll swap into 1 this time then. So
I'm trying to remember. 2 is out of the square, right? When we're stacking.
yeah,
Mhm.
so let's
Okay.
say like the boss is gonna look at a square. So let's say he looks at D, then Light Party 1 will be on the square, and Light Party 2 would be kind of where like the 3 marker is, or
Oh,
around
okay, yeah.
off the
Okay.
square. Trail just messaged me back.
Bruh.
We'll do a couple polls anyway.
As
That's
soon as
really
you
funny,
lose.
though. All he said was shit. So we'll see what happens.
Oh, deduct his pay.
And we're all sending him a bill for $100 each one of us.
Right.
Damn, that's expensive.
With that in
Yeah.
mind, let's look to do a countdown on this. Ori, as the off tank, when we get to coherence, you'll grab the tether and go behind the boss, or just away from the party.
Gotcha.
as far
Gotcha.
as- And yeah,
Grab the rope, run wild.
Right.
Got it.
give it a pull or two real quick while Trail's loading up, and we'll figure it out.
Yep.
Okay.
There's really not too much to say for this compared to last time until we get to the sliding floor things. I didn't cover those. We'll see it. And then we'll do it. Great spot to be. I remember this is like vivid. I had everyone
Standing right here.
Yeah.
Oh boy. I'm lagging pretty low.
Oh, that's
Ooh, good. We love a good lag.
Oh yeah.
Serious deluge.
So we can see that B is where we're going to kind of go. Let's kind of cross over to there. This will be a winged or spoken cataract. Put it in my head later. Spoken. We're going to go to A. Mark myself with this. Alright, we're just going to stay here. Ari's going to grab this tether that's going to spawn and go behind the boss. Turn all the way over there. The cast will stay up front, soak the first with the soak damage. And we'll do YouTube. And that tether is like a big flare. It's like the flare busters we have. Very nice, everybody. Now this one, is it ominous bubbling? I think he starts doing bubbling, so we want to move over to B for now, because he can aim at any of the 3. Yep. So this is going to be our light party stacks. He's going to look at a platform. He's looking at C, party 1 onto C. Proc your knockback and bolts. Arms length, sure cast, whatever you got. Beautiful.
Do we meet up or do we just go back on?
Oh, we're gonna get back on the beat because we have another winged or broken cataract coming up. Check your debuffs. This time it's Ari and Imogen. We're gonna do DPS left, tank right after we do this next mechanic. So winged cataracts. We're gonna stay where we are. After this one explodes, the tank will step to the platform to the right, and the DPS will step to the left.
Okay.
And run. Just the
Whoa, just
just the debuff one. Sorry, my bad.
I did the same thing with Rooney yesterday.
It's so
Or
funny.
My bad.
All good. All good. That's
Hey,
on
quick, that's the last second.
So,
Quick, that's the
we'll
last
take
second.
these arrows and we're gonna line up along these vents like this and just point them into the center. So like Ari, if you'll come here by me, we would slot in like this. And unfortunately, not everybody got buffs this time to survive this, but that's okay. It's pretty good.
I'm gonna
Me and
raise
Cass
Was
died
it-
because we were too close together. That was
Is it because some of us were dead? I assume.
Yeah.
Oh!
Don't worry, we'll take it.
Okay.
We'll take it.
That is
We
a
got
first.
it. Oh.
I think that's the first.
Dueling of Mercy followed by a Food Deluge, I believe. Stay luge. So this is going to be the interesting mechanic that we to learn from this time. Is this is the same thing as last time, but we're just going to kind of go across to the platform across.
Ah.
This is knockback and Volns again, because he's going to jump up onto a platform. This time we don't need to do light parties, but we just need to do knockback. And then right here, he's going to start limit cut, and this is where the markers above people's heads are going to go away because this is unreadable. Oh. Oh.
Oh.
You can see it's like a sequence attack, right? Like the boss is doing multiple things back to back. That's what a limit cut is generally defined as. He puts symbols above your head that indicate when he is going to attack you, and then we have to do some spacing and stuff to resolve that. It's a pretty common style of mechanic that they do, at least with the way they show it.
The only thing is that the only thing that's
I
really
still
kind
have
of
aggro.
Yeah, I just got back up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then, so this is where we start getting to a fun mechanic. We get to the wild.
Oh wait, no, for you actually, that's you. That's you, for you. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, yours is
You're in a good
first.
spot, Ari.
I have a longer.
Oh dear. Oh, okay. Come here.
Oh no! It looked like people kind of knew what they were doing for something that I do. Like,
I
Ari
do
was
some
in a good
studying.
spot. Yeah. Was that for you? I don't think it's so tough.
You got this,
Think of a
Toe.
raider myself.
Oh.
So yeah, that was actually really good. That looked really nice. No worries, Trail. We can probably sort this out. But so yeah, with the predatory avarice during the section, like 2 players are going to get a debuff, and those 2 players are the only ones who are going to step out. The rest of the party is going to stay on our safe platform after that that cleave, because the debuffs explode with a huge AOE around them, and it doesn't really do any damage. It just pushes anyone near them out of the arena and kills them. So like they have to pull those out. The limit cut was good though. I liked how that was looking. I'll cover that in a bit more detail. Do we want to step out and get Trail in then, or?
Oh yeah, do you want me to? I can leave. If you bring someone in.
Yeah, we can do that. So, Trail is here. Hello, Trail. How do you do?
Trail.
Hey, Trey.
I hope food was
Hi,
good.
Tria.
I'm also a cooking enthusiast. Not as much lately, but
Something of a food hammer.
thank you, Free, for
Of
jumping
course.
in.
Yeah, thanks.
Sorry to immediately surround
No,
that.
it's totally fine. I totally forgot about P2S. How fun it was.
A little quick jaunts
Right.
down memory lane.
It's more fun when you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Good luck, guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, switching back to Astro.
Alrighty. I sent Trail a friend request. Let's see, are they down here?
Trail is having the sadness. Trail! I know him.
Woo!
He's in the party.
Alrighty. So, once we step in there, I'll talk about the limit cut a little bit in depth again as a reminder for people who have watched the guide and want a quick reminder, or who haven't watched it. Either way,
I completely forgot to watch the guide. So
you are perfectly fine. That is
Yes.
What if I
partly
what
why
if I
I'm here.
both, what if I both watched and didn't watch a guide?
Because Jojo, I don't know if you remember with P2 with this limit cut, but the players who are making the boss like dash across the middle, you know how like you have to be far enough apart that it doesn't kill.
Right, yeah.
There used to be people who would like barely be off on that, and it would barely kill you because you were like just barely too close, and now that's
Right.
not going to happen. So I really don't
Yeah,
even know what
that's
damage
non-existent, is what I was
Yeah,
saying.
I'm like it's a lot less room for error, so I don't really
Well,
know how
that's
to do
nice.
that. But okay, so really quick, we're gonna do light parties again since Trail is back, just so that Trail knows where they're going, just in case.
I
Pass.
totally forgot what
Trail.
food you gave me last time.
Trail is the off tanks, and they're in 2. He'll be Group 2 Trail with Jojo.
The second
Yeah.
one.
We'll
The
be
one
right
with
here.
2.
Yep.
Trail.
There's a 2 marker Trail.
Trail.
Yeah, this will be us.
Lord walk into the 2. And just to remember, this is for the light party stacks we're gonna have in the
Trail.
in the sewage phase. Trail.
Trail.
Can hear me, actually.
Over here, my
Oh.
boy.
Alright, I'll be 2 already.
Trail. We are going to need you to know the difference between 1 and 2 for this fight. I'm sorry that we have to put such harsh requirements on you.
We know you can do it.
I'm curious if they can even hear me. I don't actually know.
Ed-
But
Eddie here.
Okay, I think it can.
Try.
all right, that's good. So light party 1 will be on the grate that the boss is looking at, and light party 2 will be just off of the grate. Like over here. So because of the way that the limit cut mechanic works, we're actually not going to have the 1 and 2 markers, because you need to be able to read the symbols above your head and see how many you have.
Oh, right.
And I will cover that in detail here. So, when the boss casts Kempeos Harma, or whatever the heck it is, or what I just say limit cut time, the boss is going to put symbols above everyone's head. These come in 2 forms. There is purple triangles. They're 3D, so I guess it's pyramids, but we're just going to call them triangles. And there's blue squares, or cubes. There's a different number of symbols above your head. There will be either 1, 2, 3, or 4 of those symbols, and it'll just be like, if you have triangles, they're all going to be purple triangles. If you have blue squares, it's all blue squares. It's just to determine you're in one of 2 groups based on the shape and color above your head, right? For the purple triangle players, you're going to the boss is going to put an AoE on you, and it's going to hit you in the order based on the numbers of symbols above your head. So if you have 1 symbol above your head, you are number 1. You are the first player who's going to get hit with a big circle AoE. So just kind of typing it out as well.
Sure.
To resolve this, the way that the purple triangle players are going to handle this is they are going to go to the 1, 2, 3, and 4 markers. You can see that they are the ones in the center of the grates right in front of me. I unfortunately can't walk into this one. It will pull the boss. But if I had 3 triangles above my head, I would stand in this marker at 3. If I had 2 markers, I would stand in 2. one marker and one. Pretty self-explanatory, I would say. It's
So
definitely
you go to your number, essentially.
yes. So the purple triangle ones is pretty simple. I think we'll have expedience or we'll just have sprints for it. I'm not really sure.
Oh,
What
I
do you
switched
there,
to the
Jojo?
Sage.
Oh, okay, cool, yeah. So you
So
can-
we'll
you
have
can-
to just sprint.
So if it's far away, you can pop sprint if you need it, but there's a lot of time for adjustments on this one, and you can kind of stand wherever light is best with just proccing your knockback and chilling. Now the blue square players have a little bit of a different role. The boss is going to dash between the blue square players and back and forth. We kind of saw it last time where it like dashed into a corner and then it's just started kind of like dashing around like really short distances to some other players after, right? But so the blue square players are getting hit by a charge mechanic. You can think of this mechanic as putting like a tether from you to the boss, if you want to think of it that way. The farther you are from the boss, the less damage it deals. And because of that, the way we handle this is that the odd number players are going to go across from the boss. And what that looks like, Imogen and I are going to show you. Right, Imogen? We're going to go to D. We're going to pretend, so let's say that the boss casts Shockwave and jumps onto the platform B over there. And because it's on B, Imogen and I get 1 and 3. So I'll have 1, Imogen will have 3. We're going to run all the way across the arena from the boss, and we're going to stand on this corner. Like, if you're number 1, you'll kind of use this corner of the grates. It's kind of the edge of this marker. And as player 1, I want to make sure that I'm the only one to hit. The boss is going to dash to me, stop at me, and hit. And then Imogen and I are going to swap places. On the other side of the arena are the even number players. So the evens go under, so what you'll hear is odds far and near under is often, it's either near close or near under. That's what you'll hear from me. And they're going to
Near
be doing
under?
the exact same. So in this
They'll be
case, like,
standing under the boss. That's why they call it under.
yeah, the boss is going to be jumped up on top of a platform, and he's going to be just chilling here. So odd square players will go across from the boss. So let's say the boss is on B. Imogen and I have 1 and 3. We would stand like this. And on the opposite side of the arena it would be mirrored. There would be a player 2 who's standing on this corner of the grate, and a player 4 who's standing at the back.
So even. I think you keep saying near one. I don't know, but it sounds.
Oh,
okay.
why did I say near? What the heck?
I don't-
No,
no,
I typed it wrong. It's. And I also probably said it wrong too, because yeah.
Yeah, you were saying near when I think you meant to say even, and I was like,
I was, yeah, I was. Odds far,
Okay.
evens under. I definitely was. That was my bad. Sorry about that.
No worries. I'm just making sure I knew what was happening.
No, that was pretty critical for me. So thank you. I'm sorry for. Words are English is my first language. Believe it or not.
I refuse to comment on what my first language was in case it will incriminate me because it is English.
I see. So like the first player of this, so like Imogen and I, right now we have 1 and 3. Let's say Imogen has 1. We're standing in the right spots. The boss dashes across and hits Imogen, and then we will swap positions because we want to make sure that Imogen doesn't get hit by the boss charging again. And that's pretty much the only reason, actually. Like, technically, if I stayed back here, I could just kill Imogen for content, but I'd rather not. So
you want to get hit and then swap, basically. So if you're 2, you want to be in front, and if you're then go behind 4, so that 4 will get hit.
And then
basically.
4 will move up at the same time. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. There's about like 2 seconds in between. During this whole time, the boss is invulnerable, so you can just focus on doing the mechanic.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
And here's some food for thought for you all. How my streams usually go is my moderators, they're usually higher than shit, and I'm the sober one.
Okay.
We reverse roles here.
That's neat. So then immediately after that is another channeling overflow mechanic. just as a reminder for everybody, we kind of did Channeling Overflow 1, where we got to just point our arrows into the center of the arena, standing outside these grates. And as long as we're far enough apart, we won't die when we slam into each other, and things will be pretty great. Channeling Overflow 2 takes place on the small arena, and it has something interesting where there's going to be debuffs given out to all the players, but they have 2 different timers.
Was that the one that launched me into the wall?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, it was. So
there's a short timer and a long timer. I think the short timer is like 18 seconds, and the long one's like 30 something.
I think it's 13 and 26. It's
13 and 26.
Sounds about right. It's somewhere in that range, but either way, one starts in the 10s, one starts in the 20s. You'll know whether you have the short. If you have a short timer, you need to go to, so like we'll be on, let's say once again we're on platform D. We'll say this is the one across from the dangerous platform of B. B is over flooded with water, so we'll be on D once again. And there's only 4 positions that you can stand to cover all of the directions we need to slide. So there's 2 on this platform, and Imogen, if you'll go over to the C marker and kind of point towards me on this one. Okay, cool. I'll swap you. All right. Okay. We're good. So, for instance, if I have an arrow that's pointing to the east or straight along this line to 3, I'll have to stand here behind these great lines to slam into Imogen, who's doing the same thing at C. And then there's going to be another set of players one's going to be here, and they're sliding into a player that's at A.
Oh, so that's how we
A
stop.
short. Yep. You have to slam into another player to stop. And so we need to. Yeah.
And this is why we always go opposite side of the mega debris, so that we're set up for a mechanic like this.
Yeah, so that way you can get to the spots safely.
Got it.
You're not running into the no-no square, basically.
Yeah. So if you have a short timer, you're immediately going to go to your positions. And if you have a long timer, you are going to get a spread AoE that's going to be put on you that you need to just not hit anybody else with. And the ways we do that is to be tucked into the corners. So I'll kind of show it with some markers really quick. It sucks that there's not enough room for me to walk around to show some of these. But I'm just going to take some markers away from this side. Like 3 and 4D really quick. So let's say that B is still the overflowing point, right? If you have the long timers, you can fit players along like this, like see where like the 3 and 4 markers are. Okay. You can fit players there. You can also fit players. Let me steal more markers. We're just going to do them all on this side. You can also fit players on these inner corners. Can also hold players that have their spread AoEs. There's a lot of room to spread. Just kind of pick one and plant in your iron boots and tell people to find their own spot.
But long story short, if you're not up for the arrows, then you need to be off of the lines, essentially. You need to be hiding in a corner somewhere, or at least on the grate, like by the danger square. Yeah, because if you're on any of these, like you're gonna get hit. Yeah, you're gonna get hit by sliding players. Hey!
And they will, see, isn't it wonderful? I can't even move these waymarks right now. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to reset this. So that's the main idea. Yeah, you got that. So the thing is that you will, from the moment you get a debuff, you'll be able to see your line on the floor, like your arrows will be showing. So you have to check the timer and see if yours is short for that. Got it. And that's pretty much the entire mechanic. We're just going to do it in two sets. There's going to be the short players slamming into each other, and then the long players slamming into each other. Good to go.
I think if we do everything pretty well, the boss will be pretty close to dead when this happens.
Yep.
So
I think it was
it's
last
possible
time.
we can still recover it if we were in the 30s, I think, but we were already like fairly dead at that point. So
it's possible to
I think we'll skip it, but you think we'll skip it? We could skip it, and maybe.
It's possible to skip. Like it's definitely like everything after it is skippable. I'm not sure if channeling overflow is skippable, and I'd rather us focus on trying to be able to complete it, because I think it's like this is a really common type of mechanic as well, where you get debuffs with different timers, and you need to like act like you're in groups based on those timers, right? Like it's a pretty common mechanic, so I think getting used to it and being used to like checking debuffs and stuff is really good for if you want to learn to keep doing savage stuff. So
Okay.
yeah.
Um.
Does anybody have any questions? Do I need to go over things more? Please let me know if things are
I'll
good for you. If I have done more to confuse you, I can pull up videos that show stuff or try to find other ways to present some info. Please let me know if things don't make sense. I will try.
I tend to learn better by watching how I fail.
Yeah, that usually works really well.
For sure.
I'm actually in a dead static Discord, and they've shared like all the videos up to P2S. So.
I mean, I have all the videos sitting around, and I have a bunch of diagrams and stuff. If you want to see a diagram I edited for this, have fun with this one. I edited the shapes on it because Hector had stupid circles.
Yeah.
This is one of my magnum opuses of MS Paint.
Nice.
It shows the odds far, evens under strat pretty well with the boss positioning and stuff. So.
Okay.
Cute.
Limit cut's going to be the big mechanic where, like, well, there's always, like, a limit cut at some point in the raid tiers, and they always cause problems. And they are interesting. It's kind of a good showcase of what makes some of the Savage content harder to progress through. And it's that there's multiple roles, right? In this case, I would say that there's 3 roles. There's the triangle players, there's the lower numbered square players, and then like the higher number ones, right? Like the ones that have to stand in front, the ones that have to stand in back, or you could say the odds and evens is 2 different roles, right? And where they need to be. So because of that, like, I mean, we'll even see it with what we're doing, right, Jojo, where it's like we're in 12, like, oh, it's my first time getting laser.
Gosh, yeah, there's
like
there's so much stuff going on in that fight. Oh my gosh.
This isn't how they swap. So you like, forget you're like, oh, I'm white or I'm blue, and then I have to completely forget that I'm on the other side because it's a laser. It's so...
Then you gotta place towers at the end.
And then you have to...
Yeah, 12 to wild,
crazy.
But this is definitely like, it starts showcasing some of these concepts or the things that you're watching for as you're doing harder savages. Because like there's a limit cut in each of the, like P5 has a limit cut, P9 has 2 limit cuts where the boss goes invulnerable. They show a bunch of numbers above your head and you got to respond. And then the boss goes invulnerable and you do some stuff until it's over. Like there's a lot of these kinds of mechanics. So one of the worst looking ones is actually in P3. Now that I think about it, because Dark and Fire exists, and those numbers suck to read. Not a Dark and Fire enjoyer, but
or Fountain of Flames.
Oh no! Fountain.
Exel's spirit's just gonna be there.
His shining moment, his magnum opus. Nothing quite like.
I'll never forget when we found out we could attack the ants.
Oh yeah. yeah, that was. Gosh, that was.
How did we all just not know that? Like none of us watched the guy.
Well, no, like it was a timing thing because like it looked like you couldn't hit them, and then it's like, gosh, the killing these is so fucking tight.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on? And da da da. And then, like, I watched a clear video, and I was like, oh, just hit the ads during this.
At least that shouldn't be a problem because they'll die super quick. I feel.
We might just kill them before they dash.
Oh yeah.
Like, depending on like who's hitting them, like. They'll probably just die, which is pretty great. Phoenix will be a good showcase. I'm not really sure what Phoenix really showcases. Phoenix is definitely one of the harder fights in my memory. I don't know if I like. It's not as hard as 8. It's not as silly as 4. 4 has some really nonsense moments. It's probably harder. It's definitely harder than 6. 7? Is it harder than 7? I'm not really sure. Harder than the tree? Probably.
3's not too bad, I'd say.
My timer key.
It's just I don't remember. It's just been so long.
It's harder than 11. I can say that. It's harder than 11. It's harder than 9. It's not as hard as 12, probably. I don't know. 12's we've been progressing pretty smoothly, honestly. It's about what pretty much where I was hoping to be at by now, with our scuff schedule and stuff. 12 is going well. The remaining mechanics in 12 are like we're on one of the weirder ones to look at, but once you get used to it, it's not that bad. Especially like DPS, Imogen will find like doing the DPS stuff on that is pretty easy.
We are a long way from 12.
Oh yeah, you guys are.
One day. One day.
One day.
One day. Sometime during Dawn Trail, we'll come back in.
Yeah, during Dawn Trail when it's gonna be a little easier.
Yeah, well, at least it won't be as arduous as it was when we did it.
Yeah.
You don't have to suffer through P2S like we did.
Like,
And be grateful.
Yeah. As long as you can do Dark and Fire, I think life chances are pretty low on Phoenix. I wonder what we'll even see from the early sections of Phoenix.
That would be interesting to see.
Yeah.
The depths they are murky.
Deluge. Alright, we're gonna go to B. After this, actually, I'll talk about it when we get there. With coherence. Winged Cataract, we're going to C. We're gonna stay here, and during the coherence cast, Trail will take the tether and go behind the box. Take the tether, Trail.
Trail.
Go.
Go.
Believe it. He's got plenty of time.
Okay.
It comes up at a really awkward spot for.
Yes, you gotta be in front.
Yes.
Oh, you.
Very nice, everybody. Migrate on back over to B.
I love being front.
Feel like a tank. Passive advantage. Ominous
Barb's probably overkill here, but it's cute.
It is very good. Knockbacks, group 1 under the box. Where it's looking. Group 1 over here. Okay.
I missed my.
That's literally dropped off.
I misclicked.
I'm going to. All good. I'm going to grab the raise.
Oh yeah, I don't think Trail was here for that discussion.
I went for
it. Remember, we're checking for debuff. So this time it is me and Cass. So after this cataract mechanic, me and Cass will go out, and everyone else will stay. Spoken, we're gonna stay here. Cass will go to the right, and I will go to the left. Okay. Very nice.
The water is receded.
Channeling flow. We'll point our arrows into the center. Be outside the great lines when the debuff. Seconds. You want to line up using the middle great ones.
I did not have anybody across from me.
Yeah. I regret.
Happened to me.
I got him.
Okay.
Oh no, who you?
I regret you. Make that grade wide. This is good. I'm gonna get the sewage deluge.
Deluge.
Big damage. We're gonna go to A, give ourselves as much room as we can. Proc your knockbacks.
Knockback, knockback, knockback.
God, this time.
And then after this is the limit cut, so you get some space from everybody, so you can read your markers. Odds
Square.
across, evens under. Odds across, evens under. Yeah, you're almost. Yeah. Okay. Swap
Swap.
me. Oh no.
Oh.
A little close, but you're Other than that, it was perfect. Yeah, you just got a little hasty and walks up with it, and it might have been off on the other side as well. Like if one side doesn't do it right, then it's going to kill players.
That's gonna kill somebody.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, fun.
Mercy this. We'll have a channeling flow 2 is going to come up here. Remember, we're going to be checking your cooldown timers and short and long cooldown, or debuff timers.
Okay.
See what we get. Short players try to resolve your arrows. Long players just tuck yourselves away.
It's Angel. Go the other way.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, never mind. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh no,
shit.
someone's in where beans need to be. That was so sad. That was close. And then this would be where long tethers then, like Cassandra, you would come up here, right, to resolve your arrow. And if I had the opposite one from you, I could do this. These AoEs are a little rough. But, yeah. And we just line up to shoot across the graded line. But that wasn't too bad. It was pretty aight. Let me know if you have any questions for limit cut and stuff, and otherwise we can just keep going at it for a while.
So with the first push with that water one, it's standing in the middle, and then the second one we're standing on the grates going across the middle grate, these little grates, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
So the first time we get the arrows on the floor, we want to line up like between the raised platforms. So like if I had arrows that were pointing towards the boss right now, we would be like along these lines.
And then the second one is you stand like right where you right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and behind the grates is like a really great indicator for these things.
Okay.
Being like behind the grates, because that's the way they handle doing lines on the floor for this room. There's actually a lot of lines on the floor throughout all of like Savage mechanics that try to give you an idea of how big certain hitboxes are.
So where do
this tier is the worst of it.
if you have the shorter times, where do you stand again?
So the short timer players, like let's say that B once again is the let me grab all the markers. We're gonna say that B is the bad square that's not where we want to be. So then the short timer players will take let's see, 1 and 2 and 3.
Okay, because I think that's what killed Trail and I, is we weren't in the middle. Well, we were, and then he stepped down, and I followed his path.
Yeah, well, and Beans had the one that was going to be like here going across, but there was people like standing on this with big circle markers. She can't just be there because it just dies. It got really messy. But that's what I expect, right? And then long debuff players, remember, you can be all good. Long debuff players, you can use any positions like these to dodge stuff, like the inner corners on these, as well as I'll get a trail. Like the inner corners on the platforms, so they'll be the ones like right next to the boss, are good examples of places to take your AoE, as well as the
the grates next to the bad square are really good as well. Does this help?
Yeah.
So, are the standing positions for the first time we get the arrows and the second time we get the arrows the same?
No,
They are
different.
They
Okay,
are
so
different.
which
So
one is this one for?
This is the second set. This is when we're
Okay.
forced to be onto the raised platforms and the grates.
So
Where do we stand for the first one?
I got you. I got you covered. So you're going to be pointing your arrows into the center, and you want to be behind these great lines.
Yeah.
So they'll be kind of lined up like this throughout the arena.
Okay.
Yeah, so in theory, you will smack into the person directly across from you.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah,
like, it's
flying
pretty
hug.
easy, so. Yeah. And so we'll line up like this with our arrows pointing into the center, and then bada bing, bada bing. The second one is much more complex. Not much more, but like enough more, and there's just things going on everywhere. It's a lot to take in. But you guys are doing great.
All right.
It's
You
only
guys
like
get it
what,
if I
roll?
switch back to Scholar? I forget how cursed spell speed is on this.
It is just
It's so
fine if you want to
cursed.
switch back to
Yeah. And expedience too is super nice. So
yeah.
Odds.
All right.
For limit cut.
Why did we disband?
JoJo's
I just had to
switching.
switch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sage is
Oh, you're
just
you're
cursed.
switching to. Scholar.
Yeah, I had to
Okay.
switch back. Yeah, I forget how cursed it
Slightly
is.
distracted.
Somebody had a
Okay.
question for limit cut. I heard or something. Sounded like
I don't
somebody
recall
said
that.
for limit cut, and then I thought I heard it. Maybe I'm just hallucinating.
Oh, more. Yeah. I can trade him real quick if we cancel. But, see.
We're gonna cancel. That's easy enough.
Okay.
Whoa.
Let me trade him real fast.
Yep.
Okay. There you go. All right. We good.
Make sure the boy is fed.
He is fed. Well,
Very good. Must feed the bunny carrots.
Yes.
I'm not making a comment on that.
Okay, and then in that case, I'm going to do one of these things. And then I'm going to do one of these things. And then in theory, we will fight the boss.
Yeah.
It might happen.
Certainly will.
Marky Deck. Cool. Doing the thing.
We're gonna be on sea.
We're going to be on scene. I'm not mocking you. I'm trying to mentally figure out what you're about to say, but I get nervous.
Yeah, that's good. We're gonna stay. Once again, Trail will take this next tether. And then just walk over to the other. You can just stand right next to the bad square. To the bad square, like on the grates by it. Yeah. Almost bubbling. This just puts out the healer stacks. Shockwave, party 1, go to D. Proc your knockbacks.
Party 1 go to D?
Yeah, because the boss jump into D.
Oh.
So we want to be under the boss when it comes. That's the goal.
Oh, I see.
Because the boss turns. Again?
Yeah, I got you.
Oh boy, another freaking lag spike for me.
Predatory avarice. So Trail and Fuyu have these markers as well. So after this mechanic, then you will step out. And Cataract, we're gonna stay here. So it'll be DPS left, tank right after this Cataract. Go. Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, pull it a little farther next time.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if that was gonna hit. I can get
the opposite platform.
You have them. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Point your arrows to the center. Remember to get behind the great lines.
Oh. That okay. The magic grade.
A little extra just in case. Hi, Imogen.
Oh, I had nobody.
Yeah, there was a debuff down because of the res time.
Oh yeah.
Just unfortunate.
Oh, I didn't get the flying hug toe.
Ooh, trail. Where's my trail? It's okay. I was in both.
Good choice. I should be better about calling tank busters. I've kind of stopped doing it. My other groups. Mostly like filler airtime for me when that happens. We have another sewage to lose. Just kind of just compress around our T for a moment. Kind of chill. See where we're going. Alright, we're gonna be at B. The boss is gonna pick a platform to hit with his shockwave. And we'll just kind of adjust towards. You can proc your knockbacks if you would like. Otherwise you can ride this by being too close. Alright, symbols are going out. Triangles to the number markers. And what's it called? Odds far, evens under. Oh, trail. Oh no. Okay.
Got him.
That is serviceable, honestly.
That's really the best we've done.
That was pretty good. I like that. We just messed up the which Oh, holy
Oh,
days.
he was right there. Oh my god.
He was involved from getting raised, so he just helped stroke it no problem. Trail's built different. So this is going to be the second channeling flow. If you have a short timer, resolve your arrows. If you have a long timer, get out of the way. Short.
I have the wrong timer.
Wrong timer.
Get out of my way.
So it means if you'll step onto this B platform, like kind of in front, like next to the boss, because if you're on the if you're along these lines, you're gonna get hit. It's really
Oh, up in the corner, I see now.
Yeah. No, you're good. Trust me, this is better than like in PF. You would like come do this, and you'd be here for like like 10 pulls, 20 pulls. Hey, to dodge this. Hey, Jojo, it's just you and me.
Oh, it's just
I've got a while on my Lucid, so I'm just kind of.
No, you're good. I'm gonna try resing at least the tank.
Yeah,
Hi,
I have a res for the other tank, so as long as you can.
Oh my god.
I would give a nickel for lucid dreaming on my tank.
I'm going to Predatory Avarice. So this is going to give the debuffs again. One to a DPS, one to DPS and tank dissociation. We didn't really cover this, but he's going to send his head off, and it's going to drop down. We need to be on this side of the arena by B and 2. It's going to cleave on this side. Then he's going to do a cataract, winged cataracts. We need to get over to C, and the players with the debuffs need to run all the way to the wall. So that's Trail and them. It's a really fun sequence to see like all the buffs go out and stuff. Like I like it. So it's a shame that we're skipping that mechanic and the coherence after if we do a really good run, because I think those ones are some of the funner stuff in this.
I'm gonna have to look up a guide.
You're good. Do you want like a little bit of a rundown on the limit cut symbols really quick again? So
Yeah, a little bit. You know, I wasn't really paying attention too well, so gotta. Yeah.
No, you're good. Good, man. There's no issue. So, I know you were torn between this and like another combo. So like this, it makes a lot of sense to me that it was scuffed. But you had a good idea. It's just that you had squares instead of triangles, which I'll cover. So if you have purple triangles, then you're going to get hit by a circle AoE. And so we're going to pull that away from the other players by standing on the numbered markers. So if you had the right thing where you had 4 symbols above your head, so you went to the 4, but you just had the squares instead of triangles. Otherwise, you were in a perfect spot.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah, all good. So the color and stuff, it'll be like blue squares, and that leads to our the boss like dashing to between players. And that's where we get to once again, I'll be like out here, and it'll be hold on. Odds far, evens near or under. You'll probably hear me call it under, because I like being under the boss. And so the odd numbered square players, so like 1 and 3. Let's say that the boss, I'm gonna just take all the markers except for I'm gonna leave us D marker so we have that for like a standing reference. Let's say that the boss is standing on B for boss this time. The odd numbered players, so 1 and 3 with the squares, will line up like me and Jojo have. I have a 1, and the boss is gonna dash and hit me, and then we're gonna swap. And Jojo will move up so that he gets hit by the boss next on our side. So we're doing it. We're 1 and 3 are doing it here. Where 2 and 4 are underneath the boss doing the same thing, like lining up the same way for them. So they're
all the way on B, right? On the other side. Okay.
Yep. So they'd be kind of like that, and for us it'll be.
But all the triangles are in between this two. Okay. I think I got it.
Yep. And all the triangles are on their number markers. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Not too crazy. You had a right idea. You just had the wrong markers above your head, and I don't blame you for doing it, because like holy shit, man, if I was listening to anything else while doing raid stuff, man, shit just falls through the cracks. It's so hard. But yeah, really good stuff, guys. Let's give it another round if everyone feels confident.
Good check.
More confident than before. Just
right. I was like confident to try again, because at the end of the day, that's getting used to that feeling of like I'm here and I think I can do it right next time. I don't think I'm gonna kill the boss, but I think I'm gonna do better than I did last time. That's the goal, over and over. Yeah. In our case, we'll probably just click, but that's a little bit of a gear check moment.
It might be right now.
Yeah, I was looking at it, and like based on gear alone, we're doing about 50% more damage than end of raid gear when this was common, which it was already a 30% raid like damage difference, or 20% from like day 1 raid gear to final gear to this 20% difference. So
okay, I'm not being targeted for that.
And then we have Echo. Like, we're so strong.
Yeah, we are.
We're gonna go with
him. We need to move off the notice board. It was on me, that's why I couldn't find it.
Stay where we are. So the way we're like determining this one is like, if you see the big red arrow at the top that's like cleaving half of the arena, the yellow arrow is just kind of cleaving some of the gutter ways. So that's pretty easy.
Take the thing, Trail.
Trail will take it, as he does. That's my hero.
Yes. You're winning it for the raid by taking it over there. It is our favorite thing.
I had a friend who used to play Gunbreaker in this fight, and he'd complain every time we ever go, like, we were doing it in PF, and he was sad every time he was off tank because he was trying to do like Gunbreaker's 1-minute bursts while running across the platform, and that is not okay. Pretty rough. So just remember for this.
Okay.
For this light party section, like group 1, we're gonna run over to this A marker because we want to be under the boss when this is going.
Knockbacks.
Knockbacks. Sorry, I did call them.
Maybe not.
Oh yeah.
Ari, that's my bad, Ari. Sorry about that.
What's even worse is it's now got the cooldown timer running on my Surecast.
So sad. We're gonna regroup onto B here.
Mhm.
Okay.
We have another cataract and
Oh,
some
I wasn't already there.
Check your debuffs. Who has it? Who has it, guys?
Not I.
Not me.
Yeah, Fuyu's got it. Fuyu and Trail. Alright, Wing Cataract. We're gonna stay where we are.
Over here, Trip. What's that focus?
He was fine.
Okay.
And now DPS and tanks go. Or not DPS, sorry, but debuff players go out. A little farther, Trail.
Keep going, Trail. For that one, go all the way to the platform. Then otherwise that happens.
It's tragic because even like right where he is now is really good too. It's a really weirdly sized hitbox, especially for like the markers. It's one of the times where markers are kind of a pain. It's hard to.
Yeah.
It's probably safer to just shoot for the hole in the platform just to be safe, because otherwise it's getting nebulous.
Oh well.
With the whole like nature of the code.
We'll learn. Just barely too close. Those ones. I didn't give extra calls. We'll wipe this one. We'll just try.
Okay.
I think that's good. I'm gonna run out of mana, and I think it's just fine if we just get our head on straight.
I thought it was perfect until you said a little further, and I was like, oh, fuck.
Dude, that's how it is, man. It's so tragic.
We'll be good.
Sums up rating. I thought it was just right. Then everyone died. That's how 12 feels.
Oh god.
Oh, what'd you say, Imogen?
I said that's how I felt with Kachexia.
Oh my gosh, yeah. That's how I feel with towers in 12 right now. It's like, I think we're good, and then just unmitigated explosion.
Are we?
Ooh. I think it's perfectly right that he wished to use. Yes.
And
We're gonna go to A.
so we're gonna go there. The A is still there.
Cataract, and we go to B. Sorry, I was changing music. So, calling problem.
Sorry, I really had to change my song.
Yeah. We'll stay here until coherence is over.
Okay, I'll take the thing.
Oh, fun trail.
Trail.
Feed on back over to A. Give ourselves the ring for shockwave. Part of the reason that we go under the boss board is to make sure that both light parties, like the melees in each light party, can still affect each parties.
Yep.
Gonna go over to B. Proc your knockbacks.
Fuck! No, I'm good.
Nothing like a classic oh fuck to make me prep a raise. Get ready for it. Alright, back to A we go. Alright, who has them?
I got one.
Maybe you're gonna go left. Assume. Just wait though. Wait for this.
Yeah,
We're gonna wait
you got it first.
once this
Wait.
water goes out.
And I go right under it.
Looks like, oh my god.
Okay, now you're good to go.
Oh,
Okay, that's not me, so.
nice. Really good stuff. I figure it would be a good idea for me to make you like look at the debuffs and get used to checking them.
I just don't know what it looks like.
Right.
I just don't know what the debuff looks like specifically, so I'm like, oh my god. Can I please help? Thank you.
Let's scoot back a bit. Oh, true. Oh, he actually did it. Holy. Holy moly. I think the tank's gonna put it in. There's gonna be a tank cluster here, so Trail, you'll find Cass up at front.
Trail.
Fucking boom. Oh, my god.
I didn't even have to. It wouldn't quite hurt.
Yeah, we're that far into this. I think people used to be able to kitchen sink it too, like when this came out. Do you wonder if they could, JoJo? I'm pretty sure they can because they do the...
I want to say.
I think they do. No, I think you can kitchen sink it because there was this by the end of the tier because there was the solo tank strat for this fight.
Oh right, no, you're right. That's true. I forgot about that.
It's been so long.
It has. Oh my gosh.
2D.
2D.
They're never gonna have to grapple with whether they're gonna use everything or
right.
Oh yeah.
Knockback.
Knockback.
Oh, knockback.
Oh, Trill. That was so
Ready? Limit
you got it.
odds across. Here's
Eden's
under. Believe in you. Oh no.
Oh, wait.
Go up.
Oh, if I didn't hit JoJo, you guys had solved it all on your end. Yeah.
That's a problem.
I went the wrong way. That's my fault.
Oh, good. Trust me, these are always a fun time for everyone involved.
30 more minutes.
Tank, right?
Woohoo!
We can just ride this one from here.
No, I think we would have killed it.
I believed in you.
If I potted, maybe.
Maybe.
Oh shit. Okay. $20 seconds.
Cool.
Can we mark Ari and JoJo for the number group stacks again?
Yeah, I can mark them, then I'll take it away before the limit.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know which one then.
Oh, good.
Okay.
We're gonna go to B. Okay. I'll mark them for that. Wing, stay where we are. It's like
Really?
wing, but then you ignore the or not ignore it, but it can be opposite. That's what the wing versus spoken means. I probably didn't cover that well yesterday. Trying to take a chapter away. You're good. It just spawned in. You're plenty of time. I was just.
I'm just frantic. I want to make sure that
I call things, John. It's what I do.
Hyper latency is a very real thing.
Yeah, that's something I really didn't talk about a ton. Is the way that like this game snapshots and how damage is, like, how hitboxes are determined and stuff. It's really crazy in this game.
How
Group 1 onto the platform. Group 2 off of it. Proc your knockbacks.
Oh, shit, I hit mine too late.
Yeah, me too.
Right, they're coming back. I can get trail as well here. Predatory Avarice. So look at your debuff bar. Let's see who gets it.
I got it. I go right after the thing.
It's not me, thank God. Oof. Good boy.
Token. Go to 8. How much do I trust in the dream? Trail. Not you. Not you. Wait, why did I take Trail? It was just because we moved, so then I was like, I think Trail said something, then I remember that Trail can't say things that often. I was like, wait, I'm dumb as shit. I have rocks for brains. What am I doing? I'm so sorry. That was weird.
Well, I gotta go on the other side.
Who's with me?
Hello.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
There you go.
I'm here.
Hi, Jojo.
Hello. Nice. I did not mean to use reprisal, but yeah, sure, why not?
Is it Tank Buster here?
I'm here.
He's there. I'm sorry for jump scaring you again earlier, Trail. I actually feel really bad. Like, that was... Wow. I lost track of myself.
Trail only jump scares in this game, so he deserves every bit he gets. It's fine.
No.
He insists upon malevolence in every person he can. He's very cute, though.
A is our spawn. That's seriously.
It's game.
Knockwave. Knockback, 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 knockback.
Oh!
Thank you. You may cut. I didn't take things off. I'm so sorry to my.
Oh wait, it's this.
Oh, that is a.
Trail, you got it.
Well cast. That is unlucky.
It's okay, I got it. Oh, actually, I got you. I'll get it after.
Yeah. I have an elixir to start getting other people.
Honestly,
That's okay. I got Trail. I got Trail.
I might
I'm gonna eat this one.
Good shifts. This is where we used to do it too, actually. This is where we used to enroll. I remember that for some reason.
Well, we're alive. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Good alright.
Wow, we're at 17. I've not been
Next bad
Yeah. Remember, short cooldowns resolve.
Oh.
Cooldowns. Get out of the way.
Here.
Short cooldowns resolve. Get behind the gutter lines. Resolve behind them. There's Trail.
Oh.
So yeah, you have to be all the way behind the lines so that you have enough distance to not kill. You and your partner. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't cover that part very well earlier. So.
I'm soft and squishy. He's
A or D. A or D. Either one's fine.
Okay.
A or D. Yep.
I got you.
Very nice. Thank you, Jody. So here,
I got Imogen.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
So here he's going to give 2 players the Predatory Avarice debuff. It's the same one from before with the knockback attached to it. Those players are going to get ready to go to the wall once we find the safe zone. I will help us with the safe zone area, but you've got to go all the way out to like the blue wall when your time comes. DPS into the corner and tanks along the wall. So we'll see where our safe zone is. Now it's by C, behind C. Avarice players are Imogen and Trail. Get all the way back to the wall. Everybody else is in the middle. Close enough. I'll take it. Passing grade.
Oh, come on, guys, we got it.
I just got pinballed. I hit 3 different walls. Like.
Yeah, it gets crazy. So we need to be on this side. I can't remember what's next in this mechanic sequence, but we're over here. Sewage eruption. Which one is this? Oh, this is
the running and dropping.
Let's kill him. I don't want to talk about it.
Yay!
We were gonna mess it up.
Yay!
Sewage eruptions would have been a good mechanic to learn too, because
It
that
would've.
one is one
No,
where we
we'll
leave.
never. We'll never learn it. Let's walk away.
We'll never know.
Right. Well, it's just that we're gonna run into other stuff too as we go. So like the way sewage eruption works is that every player puts a puddle on the ground, and it's gonna happen 3 times in a row. And so what we do is we barely step out of the first AOEs we put on the ground, and we wait, and we set our second ones down, barely move out of them, and wait, and then get out of the third ones, and then we have a bunch of scramble to do after that. It's really fun. So
cute.
The Disco Tombstone lets you buy the older weapons if you like the old weapons for glam. The Radiant Coating is to upgrade accessories, which lets you dye them. And then the other stuff is the raid gear. So if you want the raid gear for glam and stuff, this is one of the ways we can get it.
That's right, they just give you Discal Tombstones.
Second Savage done.
Yeah, the second one will always give you the Tombstone in the Savage. Normally, if you do it just through normal raids, you have to do 7 weeks of the normal raid. So.
It's so weird. We cleared like about the same time we did like P1. We had like 20 minutes to spare.
Yep, right about the same.
Nice.
That's right. We are just that good. I didn't like what I was saying. Like we're able to gear check a little bit, which is nice because then we just don't have the feeling of being stuck in prog as much, right? Like that's nice. And you guys are picking up on certain things pretty well. So I like. You guys are doing good. Repetition will make things better as always. And normally to be able to clear a fight, you have to get good at all the different variants of a fight and stuff. But like. It's fine. You're learning as long as you're trying to learn how to like how to read certain things, like watching for debuffs and stuff. Try to, if you need to, go into your settings and figure out where your debuff bar is and move it to somewhere you like, because that's what I've done.
Yeah, that's what I did, and I made it bigger too.
Just it helps. Going to have
I swear I've already adjusted it, but like I forgot where it is. I check right now.
The status info
enfeeblements.
Yeah, some people make them like really big, and there's good reason for that. They do matter the most of everything. And the other thing, the way that I'm keeping track of it for everybody is that the party list will show the debuffs that are on players first. So
I see where I put it, and I wasn't looking there, and I think it's fine where it is right now. So I'm just gonna keep it there for now. I think it's good.
How do you make the debuff huge?
If you go in, there's a cog that you can click on, I think on the side. If not, if there's a hotkey, I forget what it is. It's like Alt R. I don't know.
I just like my HUD layout. I accidentally hit default all, and it got rid of 2 of my hotbars.
So you're able to do this here. So it'll be status info enfeeblements is what it's called, and there's this UI element settings wheel, and this will let you change the element size. And so this lets you like double how big they are and stuff like that.
I put the enfeeblement right above my hotbars.
Mine is smack dab in the middle of my screen.
mine's pretty close to the middle.
Yeah, it's like right next to my character's head. If I'm like zoomed out the way that I normally.
If you want it specifically, so like I think this one up here that I have is like everything. Oh no, this is I split them all into groups. That's what happened. So if you split them into groups, it looks like this. The one we would be looking for is enfeeblements, which for me is group 3 right now, and you could double the size of them. And also make them not display at all, which is pretty funny if you want to like just end your career.
Why is that even an option?
That's blind. That's blind frog.
That's true blind.
True blind.
Because in real life you wouldn't know.
Yeah, how would you know you had it above? How would I know that I'm like
no
alpha,
HUD.
someone else is a beta or gamma?
Are we gonna do a quick pop into P3 or we're just gonna call it here?
Oh yes, we are. As long as we want.
I was gonna say because y'all know me. About 9 o'clock hits and I'm out.
Right. Yeah, we can pop in. If we want to talk about blind prog really quick, we can pop in there. I'll just need Castle Blue.
Oh, I'm a red mage. That's why, or blue mage. That's why that didn't work. Because I did that so that I could get some enfeeblements up, so that I could see what I was doing.
That's a good choice.
Because
I understand.
I tomorrow morning I have to be at work an hour earlier.
Not fun.
Burge.
Time to Burge. This will basically be blind prog because I don't remember this. Now, if your eyes hurt, that's normal.
Don't be afraid.
Don't
Be not afraid.
I forget. This room is actually just so much brighter.
Eat a Snickers, Carbuncle.
This is Phoenix, not to be confused with Phoenix.
Yeah.
Right.
His mean.
I still need to get them out.
This is Greek spelling Phoenix rather than Latin spelling Phoenix.
See, you get it. Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
This arena was super pretty.
All right.
I like how fiery it is, but it's kind of too fiery.
Imogen, do you happen to have waymarks still around for this?
Turn on my
Very funny. But I don't think I had it when we were progress.
Right.
All I know is that
I
these
fit
squares are a thing.
80s.
Yeah. This is probably one of the most we joke about there's lines on the floor being like,
Yeah.
But this room is actually really deceptive with all its lines on the floor, and I really don't like it.
I know that either 3 or C was right here. Oh shit.
There we go.
I know why you know that. That's the funniest thing. I know exactly why you know that. So Squirtle Exaltation is just a raid wipe. Now I want the entire party except for the 2 tanks to be grouped up behind the boss, because these Heat of Condemnations are the tank busters. The tanks will have to grab these to avoid this happening to the party.
Wow.
Wait, so we both have to grab the tethers? Both?
Yeah, there's 2 tethers and you each have to grab one.
Then why did you tell us to be in front? Oh, you didn't tell us to be in front. You told us to not be behind.
I need the whole party grouped up together behind the boss.
Whole party grouped up together behind them.
Except for the tanks, but it's because the tanks will want to walk back on the tanks after. But you only walk back after the cast outs. So Dark and Fire, this is a meme mechanic called Dark and Fire Claw. This kills everybody.
Oh, what the fuck?
Congratulations.
You got it, Trail.
You got it.
Technically, this is pretty good because now there's no there's no Dark and Fire to wipe him later, so he just has to tank all 8 shots right in fire.
He's
doing pretty good.
Doing good so far.
He's on the way up. Why couldn't we just do this normally? What the heck?
I know.
This would have saved us a lot of problems. I have a thing pulled up for the markers now, so I'm gonna try to keep all our markers around from all these as time goes on, but I do have to get rid of relevant markers.
Well, if you want to put down the markers, I have empty spots. I can grab them.
That would be. Let me see. Let me see if I have some just pointless markers around. I actually have some 4th circle markers we'll want. I have 5th, 6th, and 7th markers as well.
But yeah, no, I've got all my spots are empty, so I have 6 empty spots for this song.
Yeah, and I have the entirety of next tier as well. Which when if we do 5 through 8, that'll be where we actually kind of have to respect the boss a little bit more. The boss will.
There's 6 pages of waymarks now?
Yeah.
Oh. Just because Shahoff and I look at waymarks.
Right. So these markers are a little weird, but they're also not that bad. They're just a square.
So yeah, at least when next time we do this, I'll have the waymarks so I can just throw them down.
That would be much appreciated for this one. I'll have some for 4th, but I just won't have room for these ones.
So is it just a clock around the boss?
It is, and the reason for that is going to be for Dark and Fire.
Alright, I got it.
So as we saw with the tank busters are those tethers. So we're gonna have the party grouped up on C. After the boss starts casting Heat of Condemnation, the tanks will want to come back and grab their the tethers and move to kind of out to the sides of the boss. Like pick your favorite side of you guys will get used to adjusting around each other for it. It's gonna happen a lot. So, because we do want everybody to be, melees want to be behind the boss, so the main tank will have to be in front of on the opposite side from the party, and then coming through to grab tethers. It'd be very fun for you guys. Let's practice on those, and then the way Dark and Fire works,
Hey guys, fire hot.
Fire hot.
Fire hot.
Could you
Fire
splash?
God.
Okay, so we have experimental fire plume. That's great. I love that one. That's like Shivas or a big ball. Everyone has to stack center after we do the heat of condemnation. Feel free to pull the boss a little bit. Like when you walk in and pull, you can just kind of like walk up and start fighting him on the north end because everyone in the party is going to want to be on the center for most of the mechanics. So like you don't need to like center the boss or anything.
No, what am I supposed to do here? This is so cool.
So the only mechanic we're gonna worry about is Dark and Fire by the end of this, and we will need partners. Do you have these markers saved?
Yes, I got them saved.
Awesome, because we're gonna have to do something fun. So as we know, we've done light parties, right? These are gonna be the same light parties that we had before, right? And we're going to split these light parties into partners, similar to how we had partners for Eric Thick. So once Toe and Imogen are back, I assume Imogen's gone anyway, we'll work on splitting this off for now. And I'll explain how we're going to split these up. I actually do want to mark these guys as well. Just to have clear as day for everybody.
Target to ignore?
Yeah, it's just a symbol to put above your head as a tank. Like it just identifies you as a tether man who needs a tether. That way, if the other tank is trying to grab a tether from you, that's kind of like a wipe condition. So we want to make sure you both know who you're grabbing tethers, who to not grab tethers from, or who to grab tethers.
Well, Trail could just grab both tethers and invuln it.
No, you can't, because they can only do one. There can only be one tether per player.
So. I was joking.
I wish you were right, though, because that would save us a lot of fucking problems when I was doing this before.
Does range not get in these squares? Sorry, I was away from my...
No, Imogen was just also AFK. So this is the same light parties that we had from before.
Tell, come touch my box.
So this is the same light parties that we had before, and now what we're going to do is, based on these light parties, we're also going to have partners, which I realize now that I messed up with how I put my... I'm actually going to change the markers because I want the... Actually, would this match anyway? I can make it match. I'm going to change the markers after I get done with this one, actually. Because I like being able to do this more. So because I'm a melee, I'm going to... I'm fake melee right now, so we're going to be on the south side with the healers. So if... Ari will walk back here. So this will give us our corners, and I'm going to make the markers match these corners. That's why I'm going to change them here in a moment. These are our partners for Dark and Fire. So once we get to a certain point, I'll say go to your corners. We'll stand on the markers like these, because what the boss is going to do is he's going to put a Dark and Fire on either all DPS or on all supports. And we want them to be far apart from each other. And the way we guarantee that is we group up in partners and we stand on the waymarks. Does that make sense?
Sort of.
Yeah.
How can I help you, Toe? Tell me. How did I mess up? How can I help you? Right? That's all I need to know.
It's hard to ask questions when you don't know what you're asking questions on.
Fair enough. And then
maybe say it again.
So all four of us get in this top box, and then we partner off into these 4 boxes.
So
I think she's asking why do we partner.
No, this is fair. This is fair because all I was showing is that we're gonna assign these are our light parties. So if we ever have a mechanic where we're gonna say we get into our light parties, that means these 4 stacks, which has a healer, a tank, a melee, and a ranged in it. Which it doesn't really matter if it's melee and range, just 2 DPS and then a healer and a tank. This is considered a light party. So this is something that we'll have as a concept for a couple mechanics that might matter. It'll be like light party 1, light party 2. And then from there, we can split that light party into partners. And so your partners are the melee DPS and the healers, and the range DPS and the tank. This is a pretty common setup. We'll do this a lot in in most of the fights, we'll have something like this.
Why
These
are we
partners.
splitting our light party up into partners? Into smaller light parties?
For fair enough.
Lighter parties.
It's for very specific mechanics. So in this case,
Okay.
what's happening in this mechanic is that it's going to put a ball of dark fire on one of either all DPS get a ball or all supports get a ball. And we want to make sure that none of these balls are on top of each other because they will tether to each other, explode, and kill us.
Okay.
So the way we avoid that is we have this partner set up so that we can have everybody spread out and we always get the same pattern of where the balls are on the arena. We could also solve this by doing clock spots, but it just makes it messier as stuff goes on.
Okay, I got it now. This avoids the double balls.
Yes.
Okay.
And so there'll be a lot of ways that the game tries to find ways to... There's a lot of mechanics that the game finds a new way to make you do either partners or light parties to resolve it. And so it's a common thing we'll run into. But yeah, I think there's a bunch of nasty spreads in this fight too, but we're not going to get to any of them, so I'm going to wait to talk about them until next time. I think this fight just has weird ones compared to almost every other fight.
No, it's the one where like the cross is on the platform and the...
Yeah, no, I don't want to think about it. So, if you put the regular markers back up, I'm gonna adjust them. Yeah. Let me fix these really quick because I want these to match the diagrams that I just did, right? So we have 1 and 2 on these top corners, 3 and 4. So now when I had us stand in our partners, so you can save these ones. When I had us stand in our partners, now it'll match the same waymark as the one you're going to stand in for this mechanic. Oh, that was not saving them. Overwrote them. Oh no. Oh, you did save them.
I did. I got it.
My goat. It switched them back immediately, and I was like, oh no. But so yeah, let's hit this. We got a couple minutes. We're gonna try to get through the tank buster, the mechanic right after the tank buster, and see if we can set down some dark balls. Yeah, yeah.
Woohoo!
Well, anything with balls, I always say.
Yeah. Alrighty, give us a countdown.
Oh, I was gonna do a ready check and then kind of, but.
Oh yeah. You're right. That would be the.
Well, good. My earthly star takes up the entire arena.
Yeah, this arena is small and bright, and I was doing this in an apartment with shitty AC, so it was like 80 degrees in my room, and actually sweating my chair. I lived this fight. I gotta say.
It was method breathing.
Yeah. So I want everybody who isn't the tanks to be on this square for now, and then or C is fine as well for now. Eventually, we're gonna want to get onto this the center section. All right, tethers are out. Tanks can grab the tethers, and then head out to a side as they explode in a circle around you. So we'll want to just kind of pick our sides. Experimental fire plume. All right, Imogen, I believe in you. You'll take this one.
All right.
Never mind.
Trail murdered us. I saw it.
Yeah. Okay. I get it.
I'm going to Dorito myself and have us dodge that. So it'd be great. You just have to believe in. You just have to trust me, and that I supposedly remember how to do it.
It's better than trusting myself.
Fair enough. I don't.
Can trust her over. Oh, okay.
See, if you guys will just pick which side you each want to take your tether on, like for when once you grab a tether where you're going, you'll.
I'll be D.
I'll take mine right from our perspective.
All right. Yeah, see, Imogen, you're right. C was right there. I can see his spirit.
Whirling while he casts Slayer. Trying to outpark Jojo. In P2S.
Yeah.
Fuck!
If everybody will center up really quick. We have big ball, run straight north, get all the way up here. And then it goes boom, left center wing is telling us to get over here. Leaving inside of the room, very nice.
We changed the markers later.
Yeah, we did.
Seaside.
Yeah. And now we'll get into our.
We'll never get to that part.
And this is why you see how they tether and yeah.
My partner went to like fuck.
So this is the oh, I can't mark you guys actually. I just remembered that. I really can't mark you guys like this for our like parties. I think I will for a moment just to get people like used to it. But maybe not. Just trust the waymarks for your partners, I guess. We're gonna have the same. We're gonna have orbs put above our head, just like the limit cut indicators from earlier, and that's gonna determine how we resolve Dark and Fire. But we can worry about that on next time if we want to give it one more pull and do the tank busters and stuff.
I guess we can. I wanted to do a hard out at 11, but I mean.
Oh yeah, if you want to get out of here, we can get out of here. There's really nothing.
Yeah, I'm already past my bedtime for this.
Understood,
so
Captain. We are getting out of here.
Okay.
Thank you for humoring me on the P2S. My eyes hurt. I'm gonna bring sunglasses for next time.
That's probably a good idea. You can also turn down the brightness on the monitor, I guess, is an option too. But you know, it is what.
Alright, everyone. Thanks you for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and end this here, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later.